How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And we have here the Brewbuilt 379 and Cali flat trailers from Southern Skinning. Already loaded up with some alfalfa bales. And this is the latest update, I believe, to the 379. There are, of course, more fixes coming. I checked this morning, but the actual version, fixed version, hasn't been released just yet. But this is the version that marks version 1 of the beta for this truck. So it's out of early access, now in beta, version 1, and we're going to be expecting some other, little incremental fixes, versions coming out pretty soon. As far as new stuff that is implemented, I know we've got a cool little dash panel overlay that you'll see inside. We've got tons of extra parts that were added. Got some stickers on the grill there too, as you can see, which is pretty cool. We've also got some updated stuff for the game itself that I'll talk about, but I'll have links to both the Brewbuilt store as well as the Southern Skinning store. You can see we've got kind of a hodgepodge of lights going all around. Southern Skinning lights on the bumper and on the cab panels, I believe. Pistor lights above the cab, and then on the back of the trailer we've got SK Customs lights, and then Southern Skinning penny lights on the sides. Got plenty of nodes to go around, plenty of license plates as well that are pretty cool, thanks to the Southern Skinning plates add-on. So all of that will be available for you to check out. Everything's payware, of course, including Snowy Moon that we're also running here. And we've got kind of a bit of reshade stuff going on here too to correct some of the colors, although Snowy Moon also does a bit of that. What else here? We've got the N14 from Slob Jerry, the new version of that. Under the hood, so you'll hear that here in a second. And then we'll also be checking out Louisiana. It'll be our first ride over there. So again, here from Lufkin, Texas, we'll be heading into Natchitoches, if I say that right. It's not spelled at all like it sounds. I had to look up that one. Hopefully I'm getting it right. Any Louisiana locals can correct me, or whoever knows how to pronounce it correctly, but I think it's Natchitoches where we're headed. Anyways, let's get the engine on. Very nice, and we get the lights up there, and we'll head inside. And here we are. I think I got my mirrors looking good already. GPS looks good to go. All right, I think we're good to go. Make our way out of here. So far the game looks pretty good. I'm going to be kind of doing some experiments here because our GPS is going kind of crazy here. Because I'm also running HDR. So I got the game running HDR. Of course, you have to enable that in your Windows settings and then configure your monitor to do that. So I'm hoping that the video that you're seeing looks alright. I'll probably be touching it up, maybe, or maybe it'll be just the raw output of what you're seeing that my Streamlabs OBS is capturing here. I will let you know in the description whether or not it's the raw footage. If the raw footage looks good enough, I may leave it.
100 yards,
otherwise, I may change it. We'll be able to see. But anyway, let me shut up here for a second and let's listen to this N14 as we bring her to life right here. Took out a car. Whoops. Didn't see him. Anyway. Let's just move on from that. I think he'll be okay. There you got it. Here's your low and high stages of the Jake. And the actual sound of the engine, of course, too. Feel kind of bad for that guy we kind of ran over. I'm definitely going to be reviewing the footage to see kind of where I went wrong there somewhere. But anyway.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn
Whoa.
left.
Phew, got big stutters there. Unfortunately, I'm trying to still figure out, kind of iron out some things. It seems like with this last little update to ATS that went out, I've been seeing some weird issues there with stutters, or maybe it's the Louisiana thing causing that. Not really sure. I know that map mods kind of play a part in that because depending on the assets and stuff that are used, and the way that the map is computed, sometimes you have to redo that whenever updates come out. Sometimes that's the culprit.
Turn left.
Not sure in this case, but trying to figure that out here. See what I can do to help these stutters and whatnot. I got my game settings right, of course. You have to make sure with each major update that comes out, that your config file doesn't get reset back to default settings. Mainly your buffer size. That's an important parameter. You got to make sure you have correct. But aside from that, I'd say the game looks halfway decent. I'm using kind of Did that car just run the red light? He did. He's like, I ain't waiting here no more. Okay, then. Alright, there's our green light. If that guy had just waited another 10 seconds, wouldn't have had to break the law. And of course, we've also got everything updated as far as our Peterbilt interior effects and our wind, trailer, noise mod. All of that is kind of in one file that includes those effects. Running the updated version of all of that, as well as the updated audio framework from Zmods. And everything sounds really good.
Keep right.
GPS mod, you can hear that working. Oops. Wrong way there. Get those windows up. It's not too noisy. Okay, let's go and get in this lane here because we got to merge up here pretty quick. Oh, that's weird. Left the lane ends just as it's about to go into the interstate. Interesting. I love these trailers too. I've done quite a few runs with these. They really cater well to ATS Expansion because we've got plenty of sites to take hay loads out of. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm definitely excited to see... Oh, that dude's just stopping there. All right. Definitely excited to see Louisiana and for ATS Expansion to expand over there. That will be pretty awesome. Didn't get the green light. Everything is payware, of course. I recommend, as I do always in my videos usually, to check the current price on the website of each modder. That way you get the correct price, because sometimes they have sales, so it's always good to nab them when there's a nice sale going on. Oh, there's a green light. Ah, just as the one above is red. Because that makes sense. I'm going to have to eat up a little bit of this lane because it's going to be a little tight. These trailers do follow good, but we are running doubles with these. And you can run triples as well if you want. But even with doubles, it is kind of wide. So these trailers are a little bit long, each trailer, that is. All right. Head this way to the North 59. Keep an eye on the trailer back there. Looks good. All right. I think we're set. Don't turn red on us, please. We've managed to get every red light that's possible to get, I think, on this route. Hope you guys are all doing well. I have been busy as always. Busy with work and other modeling stuff. Been working on a few personal projects too that I'm debating about whether or not they should actually be released. I tend to be like a perfectionist when it comes to stuff. I hate releasing like half-baked stuff. So I always want it to be either all or nothing. I was working on an edit for the SES 59X, the Western Star. I guess I can kind of talk about my plan. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition or not, but in my head I'm thinking I'm doing kind of a little project redoing the interior, possibly the outside as well. I don't know if anybody out there uses Blender Kit, but Blender Kit has a really good repository for textures, materials. So if you get the Blender Kit add-on installed into your Blender environment, you simply just pick what you want to search for. You can either search for actual objects, like you know, if you want like a radio or a chair, you know, whatever you want to grab and import to your project, or you can look for materials specifically. So what I've been doing is using Blender Kit. I'll search for a material. I also have to tell it to not be procedural, so that way it'll actually download a local copy of the texture. That way I can reference that when I use the SES shader to in-game stuff. So that's kind of what I've been doing with that. Just taking the existing models that are inside the interior for that truck, the 59X, and just retexturing them to make them look a little better. But a ton of other parts in there are also combined that I'd like to actually separate. So for example, I'd like to separate the air vents from the rest of the dash. Cup holder, you know, model, I want to take that, and basically I want to take every part of the interior, even inside, like the door handles and armrests and sun visors, all that. I want to basically take everything out of the built-in dash model, redo it all, and provide different finishes for them, like you know, for the different fabric pieces, color them differently and have different color options. The only thing is, once you start messing with the interior, you can kind of run into issues with the animated model, because the animated model has to line up, obviously. Like everything in Blender and SES trucks, really, every truck model has an interior which is just static. That's its own model, and then the animated model is completely separate. I'm getting the left lane here. Oh, okay. I didn't know if this lane ended to turn into the on-ramp. Where was I? I can actually speed up a little bit here. 55. Yeah, once you start separating pieces, you really have to make sure they still line up, because then you run into issues with the animated model not working right. So that's kind of where I'm at with this project. It gets messy if you don't go in with a plan. So I'm kind of just working on importing everything, all the different pieces, and checking them out. Everything like that. This looks really nice. Cool bridge there too. SES has just really done so much better with the different states. Oh, big slow up here. What are we at here? 25. Failed to notice that. Slowed us down to 25 here.
Go straight.
So I believe we're... Ooh. Tree branches sticking out. They gotta trim that. Scratching up our truck. I believe, have we crossed over into Louisiana yet? I believe we have. I didn't see a sign, but I could have just been not paying attention. I'm also curious, I kind of always ask this, but for anybody watching who's native to Louisiana, definitely let me know your thoughts on it. If you've noticed any identifying landmarks or spots in the landscape, because SES really, I mean, they pay attention to everything as much as they can put in, you know, considering that the states are very condensed
Left.
to the real thing.
After 50 yards, turn left.
They usually do a really good job of still encapsulating the feel and the identifying
Turn
pieces of each state that brings it to life and identifies it from the rest. One of these days I'll venture out into Louisiana IRL. Not too recently, did a drive with a friend all the way down to the Del Rio. And then we crossed over into Comstock, Junction, Sonora, all that area. And that was really cool because there's no civilization out there once you start going through Comstock, and another little town out there is called Juneau, Texas. And there's absolutely nothing out there. You even lose cell service for a good 40-50 miles till you get closer to Sonora.
Keep right. After 50 yards,
But nonetheless,
turn
it was
right.
really, really fun just to kind of go exploring
Turn
out
right.
there for a change.
Go straight.
Okay, you're going. Look at all the detail in these buildings too. I love that.
Go straight.
Oop, wrong set of gears there.
Go straight.
Oh, I'm also going to need to check out Southern Skinning's new logger trailer. That thing is a beast. Seen the pictures of it already.
Keep right.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Good grief. What is the point of that? He slams on the brakes and then just takes off again. What is going on? These AI drivers just get crazier and crazier.
Keep right.
I almost hit the guy. Alright, so we're heading right to Alexandria. Man, I love the blue in this overlay. Kind of a neat little thing with this truck. You can add. So I have a dash panel in already that you pick in the truck dealer in the shop when you go to buy it. But there's a separate add-on hookup node when you go and you pick the finish of your dash panel to put an overlay on it. And that overlay just points to a DDS file in the OpenDef file of the truck. So I went on Pexels. It's oh, there's Nagadush right there, coming up right on it. Pexels, it's a website where people can post pictures royalty free, so you can go and download them and use them for anything, even commercial use, for free. So I just kind of looked up like a teal,
Keep right. After 50 yards,
like
exit
a
right
teal wood
ahead.
grain image, and found this, a real high quality one.
Exit
Have to
right
make sure it's high
ahead.
quality because it's going to get stretched a little bit along the panel when you actually import it into the OpenDef and then pick it in the shop. So I
Turn left.
grabbed one from there and then kind of just tried to match the color with the paint on the truck. And of course the steering wheel is painted, so it just picks up the paint color
Turn left.
and everything. So that was pretty cool. Looks really good, I think. Alright, we good to go here? Yes. Look at this landscape too on the highway right here. That is realistic. I remember before, I think even in some places like oh, actually let's roll it out here a little bit. I don't want to hit that guardrail. There's Nagadush discovered. I remember in some states, older states like Utah or even Oregon, they have just a real basic like dirt or grass hill by the interstate. But now they're getting really creative and detail oriented, like with this landscape here. Ooh, a nice little sign there too, greeting us. Very cool.
Keep left. After
Okay,
50
we will
yards,
keep
turn
left. And I think we're heading to an evergreen site, so we got to keep our eyes peeled for
Turn
that.
left.
We got the red. Dang it. It looked green a second ago. Guess now we can get our windows down again. Enjoy the nice cool weather out here in Louisiana. But yeah, SES, I mean, they just do an absolutely unbelievable job with these new states now. Missouri, Arkansas, Nebraska have just really been stepping it up. And just giving us so much detail as we're going through these states. But, oh, and Iowa too, especially. So it looks like Louisiana is no different. We got to go check out some marshes and swamps and rivers and some of the other big cities here too. Definitely hoping for some feedback from some natives. If any natives watch the channel, or special bonus if you're a native and you play ATS. So you'd get to witness this stuff yourself. Of course, with Louisiana being a state DLC, it is $12 right now to purchase it. Occasionally they go on sale. There's tons of other DLC on sale right now for ATS and ETS 2 as well. Oh, and speaking of which, Nordic Horizons is out as well for ETS 2.
100 yards.
So
turn
we
right.
definitely have to drive through that. That would be pretty cool to check out
Turn right.
in the very near future. Man, everything, like even these broken trees or damaged trees that I'm seeing, so many little details that you could even miss, but if you're looking for it, I mean, they are just everywhere to appreciate. You can also see the asynchronous loading in action with the trees kind of getting clearer and clearer as you get closer. That was a new feature introduced, I think, in 156. If I have that correct.
After 100 yards.
Should also mention a
turn
nice
left.
bonus of these trailers is the easy drops. You don't have to do any crazy maneuvers with these guys because you can't really. Hope we clear that guy over there. All right, good. Oh, more stutters there. Yeah, I'm really hoping the video turns out good with this HDR stuff. I played around with it quite a bit and tried to get it to look right. Oh man, that is cool. Man. It is just absolutely mind-boggling how they get so much detail into every part of the state that you're in, that it just feels so different from the rest. And as they're expanding out further into the east of the United States, it is just going to get better and better, I think. Okay, we didn't take out their mailbox. Good. I was worried about that. Oh, look at the cattle. Cool, cool. Just waiting for us here. Waiting for their hay, I guess. The horse over here. Wow, what a cool sight. Man, this is totally awesome. There's our drop-off right there.
You have reached your destination.
Oh, dude in the cowboy hat right there waiting for us. Oops, my regular horn doesn't work. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I bet he's just kind of waiting outside making sure we got here. Man, what a cool sight. Look at all the detail in the trees. Big old trees here. Oh man, that's awesome. It feels like I'm in Farm Sim right now. Like we're at the ranch house and the farm site here too. Awesome. We've made it. All right, sitting in neutral. Let's get the windows up here because we're going to be here a minute. I want the mosquitoes to get in here. Find their way into the cab, and then we've got them forever. All right. Sweet. Leave the truck running, and we'll just hit unload. All right. Got an excellent. So that was alfalfa hay / grass hay square bales delivered from Lufkin to Natchitoches. I'll get that eventually. Let's see. Base rewards added up nicely to the, or bonuses added up nicely. Base reward, proficiency, urgent delivery. All that added up nice XP, nice paycheck. Yeah, that was a nice run. That was, oh, I forgot to read our stats here. 205 miles, basically 7.5 hours, 28.2 gallons. Awesome. All right, they turned us around here too. All right, I'll actually show you again from the front here. That's hay trailers there from the Southern Skinning. Tons of options on these. You got nice panels. I got Merc panels. Oh, there's a dude in there sweeping the floor. Just noticed that. That's cool. Yeah, we get some dollies on there too, and just even the dollies have their own light nodes and everything too. Then we'll swing it back around to the truck. There's the truck there for you. So again, I'll have links to everything. You can go and check out both mods. They're both coming from Payware modders, but I can definitely vouch for Brewbuilt's work. This is, if I didn't mention it before, the reworked Blue Line 379 model. And I love how Brewbuilt retained its original character, but definitely improved on it in all the ways that it needed to be improved on. So it's got tons of options already. It's still in beta stages, as I mentioned, but in version 1. So it's going to have a lot more done to it, a lot more bug fixes to be implemented and everything. And of course, Southern Skinning needs no introduction. He's got plenty of stuff out that's really nice. A Lite pack, plenty of trailers, skins. Same with Brewbuilt. It's got plenty of skins up on the shop. So there's so much you can check out there if you'd like to. Also, can't pimp out enough ATS Expansion. You can go to atsexpansion.com or look it up on Trucky. It's a free mod. It gives you plenty of sites to pick up from or deliver to. That's where we picked up at it today, the K&D site. What else here? I normally also pitch my Discord, but try not to do it too often. Check the description if you're interested in that. Yep, I think that's about it. So for those who aren't subscribed or who are new around here, I kindly ask you please subscribe and drop a like on the video. If you enjoyed watching, feel free to hype up the video, leave a comment, share it with whoever you think may enjoy it, whoever else enjoys Louisiana, pulling hay loads or driving Pete 379s. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope that all of y'all are doing great, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one.